BTS News Today. In the world of South Korean entertainment, no one is capable of shaking the world like BTS. Its 7 members have become not only symbols of Korean culture, but also global icons whose influence transcends national and linguistic boundaries. Among them, Jungkook, the Golden Magne, is often the center of attention, both because of his extraordinary talent and his mysterious personality. Today, however, the ARMY world is completely rocked by a shocking announcement coming directly from Jungkook himself, and even more surprisingly, Jimin, one of his closest members, turns out to know nothing about it. The news came like lightning in broad daylight. There were no previous signs, no clues, not even the wild rumors that used to accompany major events like this. It all happened so fast, so shocking, and so full of emotion. Jungkook, via a private message on the Weverse platform, wrote a lengthy statement that instantly drew millions of reactions in a matter of minutes. He said that he had made a big decision in his life, a decision that he said was not easy, but he had thought very carefully over the past few months. The message begins with a warm greeting, but soon shifts to a much more serious and emotional tone. Jungkook wrote that over the years he has given everything to music, to BTS, to ARMY, and to himself. But now, he felt there was something he needed to pursue beyond all that. He felt the time had come to embark on a different journey, one that was more personal, quieter, and more true to himself. Most surprisingly, Jungkook said that this decision has not been discussed with anyone, including the members of BTS. He doesn't want to burden anyone, including Jimin, his best friend and closest figure so far. She said she knew it would be painful, especially for the people who loved her, but felt it was the only way to grow, to rediscover who she was outside of the spotlight. The message instantly shook armies around the world. Social media is full of speculation, tears, and expressions of disbelief. Many are wondering, what really happened? Is Jungkook leaving BTS? Is this the end of an era that has accompanied their lives for more than a decade? Or is it a new beginning that is not yet understood? What made the atmosphere even more thrilling was Jimin's reaction. Just minutes after Jungkook's announcement went viral, Jimin appeared in an unplanned live broadcast. He was seen sitting in a dark room, only illuminated by the light of the screen. His face showed an expression of confusion and deep sadness. In a low voice, he said that he didn't know about Jungkook's decision at all. He was not told, not even given a hint that Jungkook was considering something of this magnitude. Jimin said that he felt disoriented. For him, Jungkook is not only a friend of the group, but also like a brother, a best friend, and sometimes a place to lean on in the most difficult moments. He admitted that he felt eliminated, but more than that, he felt pain because he was not given the opportunity to listen or discuss first. She held back tears as she said she wanted Jungkook to be happy, whatever his choice, but she hoped to be a part of the process. Within minutes, footage of Jimin's live broadcast video went viral. Armies from around the world began voicing their concerns, as well as providing support for both. Many began to rally messages of love and hope, hoping that this decision was not the end, but only a new phase in their lives as artists and people. But not every ARMY can accept this easily. There is a feeling of betrayal, especially because they feel unprepared. Jungkook is an integral part of BTS. Without him, this group would feel different. His voice, dance, smile, even his presence that always gives positive energy is an important part of BTS's identity. Although Jungkook's announcement did not explicitly say that he would be leaving the group, many interpreted it as a strong signal in that direction. Meanwhile, the HYB agency has not yet given an official statement. Some entertainment journalists who tried to contact representatives of the agency did not get a definite answer. They only said that the personal decisions of the artists will be respected, and at the moment the management is discussing internally. This reticence further fueled speculation. Some believe that this is part of Jungkook's massive solo project launch strategy that is completely different, while others worry that he will take a long hiatus from the entertainment world. What is also in the spotlight is how the other BTS members will respond to this. As of this writing, none of the other 6 members have commented. RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, V, all were still in silence. Many soldiers waited anxiously, hoping that there would be clarity that could provide peace. Some hope that the members will come together, talk about this openly, and show solidarity as they have always done since the beginning of their careers. Meanwhile, the media began to explore various possibilities. Is this decision related to the mental pressure that Jungkook has been carrying? Are there any personal events that make him want to stay away from the spotlight? Or is it just part of the adult transition that he has to face as an individual who has grown up in the entertainment industry since adolescence? Korean pop culture analysts believe Jungkook's decision could be a turning point for the industry. During this time, K-pop is famous for a very controlled and tight structure. Idols often lead lives with almost no personal space. The decision of an idol like Jungkook to take a big step without consulting his agency or other members shows that boundaries are beginning to be broken, that artists are beginning to seek freedom and authenticity. But still, on an emotional scale, this news left a deep wound for the ARMY. For them, BTS is family. They grew up together, went through tough times, celebrated victories, and healed each other through music and messages of hope. Decisions like these, while understandable as individual rights, still shake the foundations of emotional relationships that have been built for more than a decade. Behind all that, the most touching was the feeling of loss felt by Jimin. In one of the clips that is now widespread, Jimin says with teary eyes that he just wants to know the reason behind everything. He doesn't blame Jungkook, doesn't want to limit, just wants to understand. And in the silence after that live broadcast, there was a deep mourning, not because of separation, but because of ignorance. Because such a deep connection was suddenly broken without explanation. Hours after all the mayhem, Jungkook finally reappears. This time in the form of a voice on the Weverse app. He said that he didn't mean to hurt anyone, especially Jimin. He said that he didn't want to make the announcement a burden for the other members, which is why he decided to deliver it personally. He said he was afraid that if he talked about it too much, he would never have the courage to step up. Jungkook added that his decision was not about leaving BTS permanently, but rather towards a break to seek his own identity. He wants to try to live without schedules, without targets, without great expectations. He wants to feel the world as Jungkook, not BTS as Jungkook. He said that he hopes to one day return with renewed energy, and that his love for the BTS and ARMY members will never change. The statement, although a little reassuring, still leaves many questions. How long will the pause last? What will Jungkook do during this time? How is BTS doing as a group? Until now, the ARMY world is still in a state of emotion. Some cry, some try to understand. Others still hope that everything will return to the way it was. But one thing is certain, Jungkook's decision has opened a new chapter, not only in his life, but also in the long story of BTS and ARMY. In this ever-changing world. Perhaps the only sure thing is the love and support that continues to flow from the millions of hearts that have witnessed the growth of a young boy named Jungkook into a legend called Jungkook BTS. And although this shocking decision has changed everything, one thing will never change. ARMY will always be here, waiting, loving, and supporting, no matter what path it chooses.